and having big celebrities like Chris and Zac Efron was another one who was telling. I don't know where that guy went, but one of the gentlemen here, he was interested. I mean, aside from his back pain, which we helped, he had half of his beard was turning gray, and then after he had the facial, the gray went away, which is really cool. And then also, this was also published in Japan in a they did a clinical trial for stroke, and they showed that the new cells were able to reverse gray hair in 25% of patients with just one IV, which is kind of crazy. So I mean, that just shows you the power of these cells. And these cells, I mean, you can do them as much as you budget permits, but if I had unlimited access to them, which I probably will soon.
And then you literally swear that it wasn't there yesterday. And it first comes with that little sigh, and then the tilt of the head. And then if you're a guy, you suppress it down, and you're like, it doesn't exist. And if you're a girl, you call your doctor, and you're like, can I get a Botox appointment? But how many of us really stop and ask, why do I have to age this way? Because think about it. As we get older, we get wiser. We learn to rest. We learn to stop the hustle, to stop eating junk food, to stop glorifying sleepless nights and drunken mornings. And we really start to think, who am I? And as we're about to discover,
I'm a sports doctor in Canada, and that's where I started out with injuries and pain, with PRP, which is like the plasma injections. I think a lot of people know about PRP now because obviously cosmetics, hair and face too, but the technology now we have is so much better than PRP, which is why I started promoting it and I started doing it, just because the results of PRP were good for certain things, but then it wouldn't fix everything and it wasn't as effective as I wanted it to be, so then I kept looking for other things. And